Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thanks so much for joining me here today. I'm super excited to talk to you today because I am talking about the April Beauty Box from Boxwalla, and they are featuring one of my favorite brands at the moment, and that is Bloomeffects. And this is what the box looks like. It literally just arrived yesterday. And typically I usually like to try the products for a little while before I start talking about them, but two of the products in this box I am very well acquainted with. So that's why I'm gonna go ahead and dive into talking to you about the box because I'm super excited about it and I just wanna get out the information to you as quickly as I can so that you can decide if you want to get this box, because I think it might sell out. I'm not 100% sure, but I just kind of have this feeling this one might go kind of quickly because the products in this box are really wonderful. But let me just tell you about the theme of the box. It is Pleasures of Spring. And like I said, they're featuring Bloomeffects, and Bloomeffects uses the skin restoring potency of the Dutch tulips, and the blooms are upcycled from the 117-year-old family tulip farm. I think maybe when I talked about Bloomeffects in a previous video, I maybe said 116-year-old, but maybe that was old information. So it's a 117-year-old family tulip farm. And the retail value of this box is $138, but you're going to get this box for $49.95 if you subscribe. So Bloomeffects was created by Kim Van Hoster in 2019, like I said, to harness the potency of these beautiful tulips, which are very rich in flavonoids. And it's just really beautiful, luxurious skincare. Like I mentioned, the tulips come from her husband's family farm, and he is a fourth-generation tulip farmer in the Netherlands. So they like to call it field-to-face skincare. And after the tulip bulbs are harvested, the stem cells are extracted, which forms the basis of the Bloomeffects proprietary Dutch tulip complex. The complex are rich in antioxidants and natural moisturizing factors. And I love this quote that Lavanya included from Kim. She says, "I guess you could call me a bit of a global citizen. I am of Chinese Vietnamese descent, born and raised in Melbourne, Australia, and then I located to New York City for almost 10 years before falling in love with a tulip farmer and then moving to the Netherlands for love." So I think her background is obviously very, very interesting. So let's go ahead and talk about the products. The first product is the Bloomeffects Black Tulip Facial Treatment. So this is the box that the product comes in, and I'm actually not going to open it because I already have this product going right now that I've been using quite a bit. This is their facial treatment, and this contains their proprietary black tulip complex that contains the upcycled black tulip petals that has the highest flavonoid count of all tulips, making it a very potent antioxidant that it's going to help protect from free radical damage. It also contains squalane, niacinamide, peptides, Saponaria pumila, which I'm not familiar with. It also contains orchid stem cells. These all work together to seal in moisture, plump the skin, smooth fine lines and wrinkles, and it's going to help restore and rejuvenate the skin. It also contains malic acid and lactic acid, and it also has pomegranate enzymes to help brighten and even the skin tone. Now you can use this product, which you'll see has a really beautiful sort of thick kind of pudding-like texture. It's just very smooth and creamy and just feels amazing when you apply it to the skin. And you can use it as a mask or you can use it as an overnight treatment. I've done both and I really love using it both ways. I typically, more so than a mask, just because I haven't been masking quite as much as I have in the past, so I've been typically using it as an overnight treatment. So I just use it to seal in my skincare at night. So I just do my whole skincare treatment, you know, tone, put on a serum, put on whatever oil I'm choosing for that night, and then I will go ahead and then apply this typically on top of an oil in lieu of, you know, a moisturizer or a cream. And the scent is just very, very light. I don't think I've ever been particularly aware of the scent until right now, but I'm actually smelling it and I think it just dissipates very quickly. I do think it's very interesting, and it's just really coming to my mind right now that it does have the malic and lactic acid in it. If you watched my previous videos where I was really focusing on actives, The malic and the lactic acid are very mild, gentle AHAs. The malic acid in particular, I believe that is the AHA that has the largest molecule in it. So if you have very sensitive skin, malic acid is a terrific AHA for that. And the lactic acid is one of the most hydrating of all of the AHAs. So this malic acid, lactic acid combination is really wonderful if you've been looking for an AHA combination in your skincare. So I really have been loving this. I think it's a really interesting, beautiful addition to this box that's featuring Bloomeffects. I really am happy to see this in here. I love that it doubles as a mask or an overnight treatment. So yeah, and just feeling it on my skin right now that it is soaked in, it just feels so beautiful, so nourishing, really great on the skin. I really love using it as an overnight treatment. So super happy to see this in the box. And I think I forgot to mention that this is a full size. So the retail of this is $94 and the full size is 50 mils. And moving on to the next product, which is the Royal Tulip Cleansing Jelly. This is a full size at 90 mils. Now this is the one product that I have not yet tried, but I am so excited that this is in the box because I've been really looking forward to trying this. This is their Makeup Melting Cleanser. Lavanya describes this as a luscious, unique cleanser that she feels like is an absolute pleasure to use. It's described as a jelly that melts into a balm, then an oil, and then as you massage, it turns into a milk and then rinses off with water. So that describes a cleanser that I would absolutely love. Lavanya says that her skin glows, feels plump, and happy afterwards. So this can be used as a makeup remover. It removes sunscreen as well, works both as a night and day cleanser. So this also contains the proprietary Dutch Tulip Complex, which again, rich in antioxidants, natural moisturizing factors, amino acids, gives your skin softer, smoother, glowing, hydrated skin. It also contains sour cherry oil, strawberry seed oil, red algae extract, and more. So as I mentioned, I have not tried this yet, but this has been a Bloomeffects product that I have been super interested in using. So happy this is in the box and I just cannot wait to try this. So I might put in my stories, how I feel about this product after I've used it a couple times, or maybe I will pin it in a comment down below, but so excited that this is in this box. And I don't think I mentioned the value of this. This is a $29 value of the full size of the Royal Tulip Cleansing Jelly. And then finally, we get a little mini of the Bloomeffects Tulip Dew Cream. This is a $15 value. And this is a product that I am absolutely in love with. So I'm gonna show you what the full size looks like. This is in a glass jar and you can see that I am pretty much done with this product, which I am super sad about because I have been loving this. This was actually sent to me by the brand on accident. So when the Boxwalla did a box with them, I don't know if it was around 8 months ago or so, they accidentally sent me this instead of the sunscreen. So it was a very happy accident that I got sent this because I have just absolutely been loving this. So let me just tell you a little bit about it. It's a lightweight gel cream that I think is a really beautiful texture, and I'll show it to you in a second. And it has a multivitamin complex of vitamins B3, which is niacinamide, B5, which is also panthenol, which is called panthenol. Vitamin C, E, rejuvenates the skin, protects against environmental stressors. It has carrot seed oil, carrot root extract, which I will say as an aside, I typically don't like the scent of the carrot seed oil, but for me, this does not have a strong scent at all. In fact, I would have guessed that this is just an unscented product. It has 3% pumpkin seed extract, which is going to help improve skin smoothness, elasticity, and firmness. And as Lavanya states here, Tulip Dew creates a lovely base for makeup, and I would completely agree with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what the texture is from my own jar that I have going. And it's a little messy here, but I absolutely love this cream. I use it in the day. I typically don't use it at nighttime because I just really, first of all, I don't want to go through it too fast because I just love it so much. And I really feel like for me, it is the perfect day cream. It feels so luscious, but without being overly emollient. It does not give my skin a hyper glossy, dewy finish. It's just kind of like enough emollients to lay down a great base for applying sunscreen, like mineral sunscreen in particular, especially if you don't have a really dewy mineral sunscreen. Lays down a great base for sunscreen as well as foundation. I am in love with this stuff, and I am so happy to see it in a tube form, because the only downside I would say is I don't love this packaging for this particular product. I don't love having to dip my finger in here because it's not a stiff cream. It is that gel cream texture, so it's a little hard. I would just say it's a little awkward sticking your finger in here. So I really like, I mean, I love glass packaging, but I think just for ease of use and just sort of like pragmatism, I feel like having it in a tube form is going to make the ease of use just easier. So I would love to see this cream in a full size in a tube. I don't know if they have that in the works. I don't think it's available at this moment in time, but I would love to see this tube in a larger size. So I hope that is coming in the future. But anyway, I just feel like this box is such a great box. I do have high hopes for this cleanser. I will keep you all posted on that. But so far, I am really in love with the Black Tulip facial treatment in general. I am in love with the entire Black Tulip line. As you all may know, I've talked many times about the Black Tulip retinoid serum, which I did discover through Boxwalla in their previous Bloomeffects box. So I love the Black Tulip retinoid serum. I love the Black Tulip under eye treatment. I spoke about that in a previous video recently. I'm loving this, which is available with Boxwalla right now. I love their dew cream. I love their SPF. I love their dew tints, which you can apply to your cheeks and lips. So just overall, pretty much everything I've tried from Bloomeffects has been fabulous. So if you are interested at all in Bloomeffects, I really think this is a terrific box to get. I think maybe some people are kind of scratching their heads a little bit that we're seeing Bloomeffects again kind of so soon from Boxwalla, but I think the variety of what they are giving us here makes sense to me, and I'm just personally thrilled because Bloomeffects is such a fabulous brand, and I have been loving everything from them that I have tried. So anyway, if you have any questions about any of these products or anything about Boxwalla or Bloomeffects in general, please do not hesitate to ask, because if I can't find the answer for you, I can definitely get the answer from Lavanya. She is always very receptive to any questions or feedback that you all have for her and for Boxwalla. So thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have not yet subscribed, I would love it if you would do so, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.